Here I am, sitting alone in a vast landscape of solitude, surrounded by an aura of mystery and introspection. The weight of my circumstances rests solely on my shoulders, a burden so heavy that it seems to slow the very passage of time. In the quiet moments of reflection, I find myself caught in the relentless speed of my own making, a whirlwind of decisions and regrets that I must navigate without guidance. Every day feels like a race against the clock, yet the finish line remains obscured by doubt and remorse. The people around me, absorbed in their own lives, appear oblivious to the depth of my inner suffering. Their eyes rarely meet mine with genuine concern, and their conversations skim over the surface, never touching the raw pain that lies beneath. I once believed that perhaps someone might understand, someone might reach out and help lift the crushing weight off my chest. But now, the stark truth confronts me: those who remain have failed to see the entirety of my struggle. They seem to want fragments of me, my money, my possessions, my time, and my attention, without ever offering a glimpse into their own vulnerabilities or understanding the cost of what they take. It is as if I am encircled by the ruins I have built over the years. Each regret, each mistake, stands as a testament to the choices that led me to this desolate place. The decay around me mirrors the erosion of trust and hope within. For the longest time, I placed the blame on external forces, on fate, on the people whose actions seemed to dictate my downfall. I clung to the belief that the universe was conspiring against me, that destiny had predetermined this inevitable collapse. Yet, as the days pass and the echoes of your absence grow louder in my mind, I have come to a painful realization: the true fault lies within me. I hurt you, and I have no one to blame but myself. A slow, agonizing awareness has crept into my heart, one that reveals the truth of my errors with each passing moment. The longer you have been absent, the more evident it becomes that I was the architect of my own misery. I was blinded by my own ego and lost in the maze of my missteps, unable to see the damage I had wrought until it was too late. The pain I inflicted on you is a reflection of the internal torment I have long tried to ignore, and now, in the solitude of my self-imposed isolation, I can sense it, your quiet suffering, hidden behind a mask of composure, even as I grapple with my guilt. My chest feels constricted under the weight of remorse. The pressure builds until it seems as though my lungs might burst from the force of it all. My heart, once resilient and hopeful, now aches with every beat, echoing the emptiness that fills the spaces where love and trust once resided. I have wept for days, my tears carving silent paths down my face as I mourn the loss of what might have been. The sorrow is overwhelming, a tidal wave of regret that threatens to drown me in memories of my own shortcomings. Despite this overwhelming desire to move forward, I find myself immobilized by self-doubt. I long to leave behind the painful shadows of my past, to step into the light of forgiveness and healing. Yet, an internal barrier holds me back, a lingering question that haunts my every thought: how could someone who has given so much of themselves ever accept someone as flawed as I am? You deserve the best of everything, and here I stand, a broken man, diminished by the very mistakes that once seemed so trivial. The contrast between who I was and who I have become is stark and disheartening. In the silence of my remorse, I have begun to see the patterns of my life laid bare before me. Every misstep, every moment of carelessness, has led me down this dark, painful path. I recognize now that the choices I made were not simply the result of external circumstances, but a series of decisions born out of weakness, fear, and an inability to confront my own truth. It is a realization that cuts deep, a moment of reckoning where the law of karma reveals itself in the harshest of terms. I am reaping the bitter harvest of my own actions, a cycle of consequence that I can no longer deny. Yet, in the midst of this despair, there is a small, flickering hope. It is the hope that comes with the understanding that acknowledging one's mistakes is the first step toward redemption. While the journey ahead seems fraught with pain and uncertainty, I now see that it is one I must take alone, armed with the lessons learned from a past I can never reclaim. I must face the truth of who I am, a person capable of both profound hurt and the potential for change. Even as I stand amidst the ruins of my former self, I can sense the faint beginnings of renewal, a chance to rebuild and to seek forgiveness, both from you and from myself. I do not expect an easy path to redemption, nor do I demand that you absolve me of the wrongs I have committed. Instead, I offer this acknowledgement as a testament to my commitment to change. I understand now that true healing can only begin when I take responsibility for my actions and learn to forgive myself, even as I hope to one day earn your forgiveness as well. Perhaps this is the true essence of karma, the realization that every action has its consequence, and that only by facing our own inner darkness can we hope to step into the light. So, here I am, in this quiet moment of introspection, accepting the full weight of my past and the promise of a future built on the foundations of accountability and self-improvement. The road ahead may be long and treacherous, but I am resolved to walk it, even if each step is shrouded in uncertainty. I am determined to rise from the ruins, to transform my pain into a lesson and my regret into a guide for a better tomorrow. Your person is ready to compromise anything for you because they deeply desire a stable and lasting relationship. Their love for you is boundless, and every moment spent by your side is cherished as a gift. They have come to understand that you are the person who brings balance, joy, and a sense of purpose into their life. In the absence of your warm presence, they feel an overwhelming emptiness, a void that only you can fill. Your consistent kindness, your unwavering love, and your willingness to compromise have nurtured a bond that is irreplaceable. Yet, in the past, they allowed their ego to overshadow these beautiful qualities, leading to moments of regret that now echo in their heart. In a journey of self-discovery and reflection, they have recognized that true love is a tapestry woven from vulnerability, mutual respect, and the courage to grow together. The realization that holding on to stubborn pride only erects barriers to the happiness you both deserve has been a turning point for them. With a sincere desire to mend the past, they are setting aside their ego, embracing the idea that compromise is not a sign of weakness but rather a stepping stone to a more harmonious relationship. This newfound awareness is transforming them into a partner who is willing to put aside their own flaws for the sake of your shared future. Your magnetic presence is like a beacon in the night, drawing them back even in moments of despair. Every smile, every gentle word, and every act of kindness from you reinforces the magnetic pull between you. It is your innate ability to love unconditionally and to see the best in others that inspires them to shed their old ways. They see in you a rare beauty and strength that motivates them to rise above past mistakes. With every beat of their heart, they are reminded of the irreplaceable role you play in their life, a role that no other could ever fulfill. In the quiet moments of solitude, your person has been planning a way to bridge the distance that has grown between you. The pain of separation is profound, marked by an intense longing and an overwhelming sense of regret. They are haunted by memories of the times when their stubbornness drove a wedge between you, and every day apart feels like a missed opportunity to create new, joyous memories. Despite this heartache, their resolve to reconcile has only strengthened. They dream of a future where the past is forgiven, and every day is a new beginning filled with hope, laughter, and tender moments shared in the glow of mutual affection. This journey of reconciliation is a testament to the resilience of true love, a love that is not deterred by challenges, but rather, is fortified by them. They have learned that by relinquishing their ego and embracing compromise, both hearts can flourish in a space of trust and understanding. The willingness to change, to adapt, and to grow together is what will ultimately transform your relationship into one that is balanced and deeply fulfilling. In setting aside pride, they are not losing themselves but are instead finding a path that leads to a more authentic, connected, and loving partnership. It feels as though the universe, with its mysterious and benevolent forces, has conspired to guide you both towards a new beginning. There is a serene energy in the air, a subtle reminder that even amidst the challenges, the angels are working diligently behind the scenes to restore the beauty and balance of your connection. These divine influences are smoothing out the rough edges of misunderstandings and miscommunications, preparing the way for a future where love, joy, and miracles abound. Every step you take together is illuminated by the promise of renewal and the certainty that brighter days are on the horizon. Your own inner radiance and self-assurance amplify this cosmic energy. The way you carry yourself, with grace and confidence, creates an irresistible aura that not only draws people to you but also reassures your person that reconciliation is possible. Your light is a beacon that inspires hope, reminding them that despite past errors, the future holds infinite possibilities. With every smile, every gesture of compassion, and every moment of genuine connection, you are writing a love story that transcends the ordinary, a story of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. It is important to celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, as you both work to rebuild and fortify your bond. Each act of compromise, every shared moment of laughter, and even the silent acknowledgement of past mistakes are stepping stones towards a relationship that is richer, deeper, and more rewarding. The path you are on is not without its challenges, but it is paved with the promise of an everlasting connection. Together, you are learning that love is not merely a fleeting emotion but a deliberate, sustained effort, a journey that requires patience, empathy, and an unwavering commitment to one another. Now is the time to embrace this transformative phase with open hearts and minds. Trust in the process, and allow yourselves to heal and grow through the lessons learned. Your person's willingness to leave behind their ego and commit wholeheartedly to your shared future is a gift, a promise of renewal, and a declaration of love that is as enduring as it is profound. The universe has aligned in your favor, and as you both step forward into this new chapter, know that every compromise made, every challenge overcome, and every tender moment shared will lead you closer to a relationship filled with harmony, joy, and the kind of love that transcends time. Together, you are crafting a love story defined not by perfection, but by the beauty of your efforts to rise above imperfections, a story of resilience, transformation, and boundless passion. Embrace this journey, for the best is yet to come, and a future filled with light, laughter, and everlasting love awaits you both.